This video was made in collaboration with the Avatar Wiki. If you'd like to learn more, check out the link in the description. Air Nomad fashion. People throughout the world wear many different styles of clothing and accessories, depending on the nation from which they hail and their social status. Styles range from the humble attire worn by air nomads to the elaborate robes worn by the Fire Lord. By the time the United Republic of Nations was founded, fashion began to diversify as new elements were incorporated into traditional designs. A notable fact of fashion in general is that each nation wears the color that symbolizes their native element. The Air Nomads dress in orange and yellow, the people of the Water Tribe wear blue, purple, and white clothing, the people of the Earth Kingdom wear brown, yellow, and green attire, and the people of the Fire Nation wear various hues of red, brown, black, pink, and gold. Welcome to the Amagi. In today's video, we're going over Air Nomad fashion. Before we begin, we publish a new video every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Clothing. Air Nomad attire was as simple as the lifestyle of the people who wore it. Staples included an assortment of loose apparel, such as cloaks, robes, and shawls. Monks sometimes also wore a set of beads, depending on their position in the council. In general, Air Nomad clothing became more layered as a monk increased in position and improved in skill. Monk robes. Senior monks who had become master airbenders wore layered robes much longer than garments seen on children. The underrobes were designed with a yellow collar, while the flowing overrobes were brown and often belted with a sash. The armlets were loose and opened wide at the wrist. Women of the same rank generally sported dresses fashioned in a similar style, but with a yellow lining that extended over the bust and met a long underskirt of the same yellow color. Necklaces. Senior monks wore necklaces made of wood, signifying their rank and superior skill. The necklaces usually consisted of wooden beads and a number of round wooden discs carved with the Air Nomad emblem. Necklaces could also include small leather knots or tassels. After the conclusion of the 100-Year War, Avatar Aang wore a similarly fashioned wooden necklace, but with 4 round discs, each bearing a different elemental symbol. To contact his past lives, he meditated on the disc bearing the previous avatar's native element. Young Air Nomads. Young Air Nomads in training wore long-sleeved yellow shirts, loose orange shawls, brown pants, and tall red boots. The front of the shirt fell to the knees but was cut at the crotch to leave the material draping only over the outside of the legs. The shirt was held in place by an orange belt-like wrap, and the end of the leg draping was tucked securely into the top of the knee-high boots. Both the leg draping and the shawls could act as a parachute, catching air as the young bender fell to slow their descent. Customs. Shaving. Shaving one's head was a tradition in the Air Nomad society. Both young nomads who were in training and master airbenders shaved their heads, while elders were permitted to grow beards and mustaches. Female master air nomads shaved the front portion of their heads in order to reveal their tattooed arrow and identify themselves as nuns. Air nomads utilized shaving tools, with Aang possessing a curved blue and white razor decorated with the symbol of the nomads. Much like washing, shaving was considered part of the morning ritual to prepare for the day. Shaving one's head was done for both practical and aesthetic reasons. Having a shaved head allowed for increased sensitivity to surrounding air currents, which helped the air nomads anticipate their opponent's movements and counterattack more effectively. Customs. Tattoos. The arrow tattoos that run down an air nomad's chi paths signified their mastery of airbending. The design was an emulation of the natural arrows on the heads of flying bisons, the original airbenders and animals revered by the air nomads. Apprentice airbenders had no tattoos, as they received their markings after passing the 36 levels of airbending, or slightly earlier if they create a new airbending technique. The attainment of these tattoos was revealed during a public ceremony. The wearing of these tattoos was taken very seriously. When members of the Yu Dao chapter of the Avatar Aang fan club tattooed themselves in a similar manner, they intended it as a homage to Air Nomad culture. However, Aang himself saw the gesture as a great insult, as the tattoos were sacred to his people and had to be earned through rigorous dedication and training. Air Nation. As the cultural successors of the Air Nomads, the people of the Air Nation largely follow the same fashion trends as the extinct nation, though with some differences. Air Acolytes. The outfits of the Air Nomads and Air Acolytes have stayed more or less the same as those traditionally worn by the Air Nomads, although the Air Acolytes wear fewer bright colors, reflecting their less prominent role in Air Nomad society. The young airbenders, Jinora, Iki, and Milo, wear clothing similar to that of the young Aang, while elder airbenders incorporate layers in their clothing, most notably the long capes which Tenzin and the elder Aang wear in addition to their shawls, and both are a vivid shade of scarlet. Air Nomad formal wear. A new phenomenon in Air Nomad attire is the appearance of formal wear, which incorporates rich, lavish colors such as dark red and gold. At the gala held by Tarlok in honor of Avatar Korra, Tenzin wore scarlet robes which covered the shoulders and legs and were open at the front to reveal the dark red and gold dress shirt he wore underneath, while Pema wore a dark red dress with a scarlet cape and shawl. The young airbenders wore similar attire to their everyday dress, only their orange shawls were replaced with a scarlet shawl and cape. Pema, Jinora, and Iki had their hair specially arranged for the occasion. Pema wore her hair down, while the girls wore ribbons in their hair. Airbender Wingsuits. Sometime between 171 AG and 174 AG, Asami Sato designed and had Future Industries develop wingsuits that enable airbenders to fly without the need of an airbender staff. With fabric attached to the legs and arms that flares open due to the wind, the airbender wearing the suit gains more maneuverability and aerodynamic movement, enabling the user to have greater control over their motions in the air. While unused, the wings are attached to the hips and torso with press snap buttons. If the fabric comprising the wings is torn or otherwise damaged, however, it significantly impacted flying capabilities, sometimes preventing them altogether. Did you enjoy our video? Be sure to check out these other great videos from the Amagi, and make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.